and transferable college credits. The programs are based on the college's Cocoa campus, with performances held in the beautiful Simpkins Fine Arts Center. The center has 2 theaters, practice rooms, and a state-of-the-art electronic keyboard lab. 4 areas of study are available: music, theater, studio art, and dance. Music students can harmonize through concentrations in instrumental music, choral, music theory, and music composition. They can participate in 8 musical groups, ranging from orchestra and jazz to a concert choir. The studies can lead to careers on the stage, with Eastern Florida graduates performing in world-renowned orchestras at the Metropolitan Opera and in Carnegie Hall in New York. All the world is a stage in the theater department, where acting classes teach students basic techniques. There are also courses in voice, movement, directing, and auditioning to prepare students for more advanced theatrical work. The department stages 3 plays a year, with alumni performing on cruise ships, theme parks, and in regional theater. Influences from Van Gogh to Picasso and other great masters flow through the Visual Arts Department, where students learn the fundamentals to find their own voice and style. Work in drawing, painting, pottery, and sculpture complement the study of art history to give students a well-rounded art education. Students exhibit their work and can use their talents to eventually become an artist in their own studio. Another option is studying dance that also gives students personal fulfillment and career opportunities. Whatever your interest, follow your muse to Eastern Florida State College, where the arts can open doors to a creative future. To learn more about the arts program and scholarship opportunities, visit easternflorida.edu/go/arts.
Just recently, we moved here to the Palm Bay campus, into this facility. It encompasses about 25 acres.
The facility at Eastern Florida State Fire Academy is by far one of the best academies, in my opinion, in the Central Florida area.
I chose this area because it was one of the highest ranked fire academies on the whole east coast of Florida.
So our instructional staff consists of firefighters that are still on the job. Instructors bring many different skill sets, and I like the mix, to be quite honest with you.
So when you bring all those different skill sets to the table, the recruits are able to gain so much more knowledge than maybe other academies.
They're not only instructing us what they're supposed to be teaching us and getting us ready for our state test, but they're giving us real life examples of how things are going to go, not just to pass the academy, but to prepare us for the real world.
We're able to do technical rescue training. We're able to do fire training. We're able to do any type of VMR training, any type of training that's in the classroom, such as getting your certifications for inspector classes. They're all offered here at this academy.
And their ability to teach us, instead of just going through the motions and telling us we need to do this and we need to do that, you know, they teach us why, which helps us understand much more of how things operate in the real world.
My name is Kaylee Majeka, and I am in the welding program at Eastern Florida State College. I wanted to get into the program to further extend knowledge and just be able to make a career out of something that I really enjoyed doing. The program is about 9 months. I don't know anyone else in the local area that does have a program like this. This is right up my alley. So that's my end goal, is just to have my own business and create things.
Welcome back here to the Titan Fieldhouse on the beautiful campus of Eastern Florida State College. Women, they got the win today against St. Pete, 96-70 to go to 23-1 on the season. They're now 7-0 in conference play. Coming up, we are going to have the men play against the Titans as well. But right now, we're here with a very fine gentleman, originally from Mexico. He is with the men's soccer program, Jorge Ortega. My man, how you doing today?
Everything good. Here, tagging home, follow, support the team, another teams, another program, so it's gonna be good.
All right, you guys had a big season this past fall with the team, Coach Butler and everyone. How'd it go in your eyes?
I mean, like, the team started like hard this season. We lost the 3 or 4 first game for some paperwork, but like during the season, the team worked hard. Take a lot of adversities, you know. We won, beat Daytona first game 3-0, 3-1 in home. We lost in Daytona 3-0, and unfortunately, we lost the final in PKs, but it's a good season, I think, for the program.
For our viewers, I love you just rattled that all off on the top of your head. You know every single, if I asked you about a game from 3 months ago, you'd probably tell me everything that happened as well.
Sure.
Okay, for our viewers, what position did you play on the team?
I play goalkeeper.
Okay, why are you a goalie? We got to know this.
So I started like as a defender, play midfield also, but like one game in Mexico, the keeper didn't go to the game, and I was like tall, and like the coach say, Jorge, can you go in goal? And when I go in goal and I play like footwork a lot, like skills, everything, and he's like, oh, this shit is like funny, you know? And I just started saying, I'm gonna be a keeper.
Well, you were telling me before we came on, Coach Butler said, hey, you should come to Eastern Florida.
Yeah.
So what excited you about coming here to the state of Florida and playing here?
I mean, I started in Coastal Bend College in Texas, so I meet with my coach Butler right there. And we have like a good season. We lost the semifinals against Tyler, one of the top teams in the JUCO programs. And like one day he just say like, oh, I'm gonna leave this. And I like, okay. But he just called me like 1 week later, and he told me, Jorge, do you want to come to Florida with me? It's gonna be a good program, good, like, you're gonna have offers for like schools like USF, UCF, a lot of like big ones in Florida. And I said, okay, let's go.
Okay, so real quick, last question. You're gonna be going to the University of South Florida. How excited are you for this?
I mean, I just commit like the last season. I commit with USF, and I think it's gonna be like a good option for me for my career. I think so in the top 25, so it's gonna be good.
Well, we're gonna be rooting for you, Jorge. It's very nice to meet you. Good luck coming up next season, and go Titans.
Let's go Titans. Let's support the teams.
All right, we'll go to break. We'll be back. Coming up, we got men's basketball action. Titans versus Titans. Eastern Florida basketball. Stay tuned.
Theater teaches life skills that no other program is going to teach. It teaches empathy, it teaches confidence, it teaches poise, it teaches life skills like time management. Putting on a play takes a lot of time, and students have to be able to manage all their other classes and their work schedules. We're hearing a lot about these 21st century skills that employers want. They want people who can work collaboratively, who can work as a team, who can get along well with others, who can work to a deadline, who can think outside the box and be creative. Theater teaches all of those things in a way that nothing else does. It also teaches empathy. In a world where we have got to be able to consider other people's point of view, theater gives us an opportunity to stand in somebody else's shoes, either as an actor or as an audience member, and to consider the world from somebody else's point of view.
This is a very dangerous profession. And again, if you're on the fire grounds and you're learning things and you do not complete a skill the appropriate way, in the real world, when you're working in a fire department, it could injure you, could injure a fellow member of your crew, or it could injure a member of the society. So it is imperative that whatever skill set they do, they're very methodical. Our role and our job is to protect the citizens and the tourists of the areas that they're protecting. And we will do that at any cost, which includes putting our lives on the line for people that we don't know. We don't look at ourselves as heroes. This is our job. This is what we do. This is what we went to school for. And though a lot of individuals have thanked us over the years, our mindset is we don't want nothing more than to be able to go home to see our own family at the end of the shift.
At Eastern Florida State, I am one of the computer science instructors, and I teach a variety of courses in information technology, including cybersecurity, digital forensics, computer repair, and Linux. We're looking to create a new story around cybersecurity. And we are doing that by giving students the ability to engage in critical thinking, hands-on type labs. I want them to feel confident when they leave here that they are able to actually change the story of what's happening and educate not only themselves but their peers. You really have to have a passion for cybersecurity because the industry is always changing. There's always new threats, there's always new viruses, there's always new ransomware. If you don't like that, then it's not something for you. But I'm finding that students get excited about it. They get excited about seeing what's behind the scenes. It's almost like you get to tap into a world that you don't really see on the outside.
The engineering technology program is a 2-year AS degree. It's a lot of hands-on, a lot of industry skills, and our programs are up to date with the local demand. We talk to the local industry and ask them what do they need from our graduate. And so far we're providing a good workforce for the Brevard area. When the student graduates from this program, actually we have a waiting list. A lot of companies want some of our graduates yesterday.
Since day one, there's been a lot of hands-on labs to be able to pull a machine and then just start working on it and take it apart and put it back together.
I've learned where the motherboard goes, where all of your circuits and how to connect them all. It's helped me troubleshoot a lot of things at home that I've been able to get working again.
I'd rather be a technician, and so the hardware experience is super important because you're literally working with machines firsthand.
Eastern Florida head coach Jeremy Schulman has his Titans in a tie atop the Central Conference standings with just 6 games left and little margin for error. Every game is now a must-win proposition. That's starting with this afternoon's game against St. Pete College. Live from the Titan Fieldhouse on Eastern Florida's Melbourne campus, it's the St. Pete Titans and the Eastern Florida Titans next. Back at the Titan Fieldhouse, Jeff Radcliffe alongside Mark Moses of Sports Radio 1560. Tough to top what we just saw with the women, 96 points and a 26-point victory. I don't know if we'll see that in this one, but it is for the men. They tied for first place team in the Titans. We'll get to that in a second, but also the worst team. However, the last 2 times that St. Pete, or the last time that St. Pete and Eastern Florida played, it was a 2-point contest down in St. Pete. It just shows you, Mark, there are no gimmies in this league.
Well, talking with Coach Schulman, he's not happy right now. It's been, a win, a loss, a win, a loss. They've got to step up, especially we're here in February now. They, just like the women's team, men's team's got to make a statement today. Hey, we are here to win basketball games because they lost on Wednesday. They need to bounce back and
lost
get this.
Big at a rival in Daytona State. They're 17-6 on the season now, 7-1 in conference play along with Daytona State. So a virtual tie atop the Central Conference standings. They are ranked 20th in the country still a lot to play for here, and you got to win the games you were supposed to win. St. Pete coming in 4-18, 0-7 in league play.
Well, Eastern Florida might be down a couple players today. I just have to do that top, and they're going to have to find out with rotations what they want to do and see what type of style play they're going to play moving forward. Coach got a smile on his face. That smile is going to leave here in about 30 seconds or so.
Well, the star of the Matrix was Neo, right? Well, the star for St. Pete College is Joshua Mio, averaging 14.7 points per game.
Yeah, he can play. 21 points, like you're saying, inside, outside. This guy, and you're seeing the hops right there, he might be a prom today for Eastern Florida.
Got a local kid as the player to watch for Eastern Florida. The freshman out of Melbourne, Eric Parnell.
Yeah, he's also a player where, especially, you're going to have to step up. He's getting 9.8 a game. He might need 16 or 17 today for Eastern Florida.
Yeah, Eric, fourth in the state in three-point percentage. He can certainly light it up from the outside. Emil will be joined in the starting lineup by Brandon Johnson, a freshman, Dakota Moore, a sophomore out of St. Pete, Brendan Williams, and Branko Ballingate, who we saw him in this matchup last year out of Louisville, Kentucky's Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School. Notably is who is missing one of their best players, Jaden Izomo, not in this game here tonight for St. Pete. For Eastern Florida, alongside Parnell, you've got Jaden Witter-Watts getting the start. This will be his 14th start out of Toronto. Brandon Garcia, Weston Cypress Bay, he's the sophomore guard who had 6 points and 6 assists in the last meeting. A.J. Dixon, who rocked the rim in our meeting before. Last week, and then Andres Burney, guy who needs no introduction, but we'll say he's from Brundage, Alabama anyway, second in the state in rebounds per game, and a guy who's a high flyer.
Yeah, Eastern Florida, they have length, they have just aggressive style of play. They, again, got to get the W today. Can't stress that enough.
They have length. They need the consistency, as you said, right?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
So how important is a strong start then today for Jeremy Schulman's crew?
Come out here, first 3 or 4 minutes, set the tone. That's what you need to do. This is our court. This is our style of play we're going to play today, and we're going to go into February with W's.
Yeah, a big start is important. They, in the win, or the loss at Daytona, number 15 Daytona midweek, they lost 91-77. It was, for the most part, over at halftime. Daytona State College hit 40% from beyond the arc in that game, and it was a slow start that doomed the Titans. That cannot happen on the home court.
Look, Jeff, I'm just happy I didn't have to be at practice Thursday or Friday.
Or on the bus on that road back I-95.
No.
Yeah? St. Pete in the traveling blue, Eastern Florida in the white. Burney in the circle to tip off against his same number, Branko Ballingate. Ball is in the air, tip controlled by St. Pete College. They'll start in the backcourt with Dakota Moore. Sophomore point guard out of St. Petersburg. They get it to Williams. Just underway here. Second half of our doubleheader. It was a good one for the Eastern Florida women. Can the men follow suit? This is a good start on the steal. Burney down low and then trying to feed Witter-Watts. A little too strong. It will come back to the Titans of St. Pete.
This is not an easy pass to try to make to start the game. I don't know if John Moran could have caught that one.
Caleb Bird, by the way, not available. Leading scorer for Eastern Florida at 23.2 points per game. Big rebound, though. Burney will have to really shoulder the load.
Burney's been active so far here in the first minute.
On the ball now. Kicks it left. Dixon. He is smothered and covered, and they come away with it. Ballingate, the steal. 0 points, 10 rebounds in a loss at Santa Fe Wednesday. So not the score, but very active down low on the other end. And the shot goes for Williams. He's got the opening bucket of this game, 1 minute and 10 seconds in. Average is 13.8. Here's Burney, Andres. Will not get it.
What are we calling here?
Is it travel?
I gotta see this. All right, that's how we're gonna play. 2-0 early.
Here's Moore. 3.6 helpers a game. Not that one. There's a turnover.
Yeah,
that will not help the ratio.
Coach Schulman likes that. He's clapping the applaud.
Ernest Crumbly, the head coach for the Titans of St. Pete in his 24th season. He is a St. Pete native and a household name there in Pinellas County. Garcia running the point down low. Burney's cleanly blocked by Ballingate, and they will kick it back out. whistle, and it will be a foul on St. Pete. A push.
Both plays go up. No call. I think the refs are going to let him play today.
Out of bounds. I saw
there's multiple fouls there.
I said a foul on Ballingate is what I saw. Yeah, this team foul. That was a foul. We are screened a little bit from distance. Shot's a little too strong for Dixon. In transition. Oh, trying to go in for the dunk and missed it. Coach Crumbly wanted a foul, did not get that call. Slow start really for both teams. Dixon on the ball. Sorry, Garcia, beg your pardon. From the wing, that shot is short.
Not a good start for Eastern Florida so far. We just said at the top, set the tone. They haven't done anything yet.
Here's Mio. 14.7, he is their leading scorer. At 10 points and a 2-point loss, 44-42 in that game in St. Petersburg on the 18th. That one off the mark, just ice cold here to start. The good news is you're not playing Daytona State here tonight. You can have a slow start and survive it. And dominoes fall under the basket and an offensive foul.
They said his feet were set there. I know St. Pete is not happy with this call. We will see. Are his feet set? Yes.
And more importantly, the feet of Bernie slow to get up there.
Hey, you know what? Hey, great transition defense to get back, get set, take that charge.
This is a team in St. Petersburg. Their ticket is to muck it up. That's how you get trying to look for their first win in conference. They've played some close affairs. Just can't finish things off. That shot off the mark. 0 for 5 from the field here to start for Eastern Florida. Yet the score. All the way to the rim. Clean block over the back. Now that will be a foul on Dixon.
Wow, what a block. Man, Bernie has been active in this game. Look at this, Jeff. Look at this. I think this is an easy layup. No, not today. Oh man, here.
Squeak of the window with the Windex there.
Look, if people are late to class on Monday morning, I'll give them the excuse. We got a rough one today.
Inbounding is Dakota Moore. Williams backs it out. Coming out defensively is Gellin. And big rebound, Witter Watts. Jaden on the move. Really needs some help. There's nobody there to dish to. How about the three? Does not fall for Demetrius Robinson.
I did not have 2-0.
On your bingo card.
No, I didn't. Man, 2-0. You know, you say, all right, set the tone, set the tone. It's been very active, physical game so far. Both teams are trying. No one can score.
That one is true. Should be 2 there for Mio or Mayo. All right, one is good on a sandwich.
All right, I'm going
4-0.
I'm going 6-minute mark for the Shulman shirt.
Oh, big rebound. When Titans need anything. Slow start. Already 4 minutes gone. They play well defensively.
Yeah, they do.
To the rack, and finally, lid comes off the basket for Parnell. He's a guy that's usually light in the three. That time he went to the rack.
Hey, whatever works. Here's a double team.
Robinson defensively on Moore.
This is like a Big Ten Wisconsin basketball game to start.
Wisconsin, yeah, right. Keep it like 50 to 48. The turnaround shot is good for Ballingate. So 3 different players have scored for the Titans of St. Pete.
I thought that one jumper was a three-pointer. All right,
No,
so
it was
only
two. His foot was on the line. Witter Watts. Witter Watts, the freshman winger out of Toronto, averaging just 4.5 points a game. They're going to need a little bit more from him today. And a timeout, 6-2 ball game.
This is going to be one of those games where it's like, all right, start digging deep, Jeff, because points won't be easy.
Yeah, like to say we have a lot to talk about here in the timeout, but really, it's really the lid's not really off on either side, but the Titans a slow start, much like what they had midweek.
But I like where, you know, Bernie to start the game, very aggressive on offense and defense, and essentially he's got a couple blocks, he's got a couple rebounds. He's been active so far for Eastern Florida. And it's just weird to see this on the screen right now. We're so used to, you know, people scored 90 points on this gym.
It's a St. Pete program really in uncharted territory on an 8-game losing streak. They're a team that won the Suncoast Conference and made the state tournament 8 times in this century. They did 4 straight, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Kind of falling off the face of the map a bit. Coach Crumbly trying to get him back there. He's the longest tenured coach in the league. Back in the state of Florida. There we go.
Yeah.
Carlin Glenn.
Well said, Jeff.
Another Melbourne product. Whoa! How about that? Usually I like the no look, but it worked out that time. It won't go down. Glenn underneath. Really had the rebound. It's 6-4.
So if I do my math, what, they started 2 for 10 in this game, shooting the basketball for Eastern Florida. I like the steal, they just didn't finish.
Yeah, they started 1 for 8.
Yeah.
That's probably about right. 2-point game despite the slow start. Oh, how about the dish down low, but Ballengate can't convert. Oh, robbed Brendan Williams of an assist.
Those are one of those plays where you're like, well, should I dunk? Should I just go for the easy layup? And then you just get confused in the air. It's going to be one of those days, buddy.
Schulman warded off by the referee. Not having it. So Gellin picks up his second personal already.
Coach Schulman's the best. His team's never made a mistake on the court. That's what I love when he talks to the refs. Now what do we got?
Hey, Ballengate, another personal.
You know this is a coach at any level. You got to talk to the refs. You got to get in there. Hey, watch out for this. How about this? How about this? So maybe later in the game you'll get a call in your favor.
Dante Straughter checked in the game, the freshman center for St. Pete. So big presence down low to bang with Gellin. Parnell on the wing. Running the show, Garcia out of Weston Cypress Bay High School down in South Florida. That shot off the mark. Battle for the loose ball in the paint. They come away with it. Witter Watts, the kick out. Garcia with a man in his face. No, it just hung there like a jury.
Really did. Just I'm shaking my head. Man, 4 points so far. The other team only has 6.
It's one of those games where defense is going to win it for you, I think, right? Defense has to lead the offense. Moore has his first bucket. 4 different players have scored for Coach Crumbly. 8-4. Mayo. Another miss.
No call. You know, not only playing good defense, it might be which team makes the less mistakes out there.
Shot off the glass, no good. Gellin the rebound. Pushing it, Garcia. Boy, they need a bucket here. That is a little too fancy. Witter-Watts can't get it to foul. And a tie-up. Possession arrow favoring Eastern Florida. Or, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, this is
St.
a
Pete.
wild shot. He just thought he'd get the foul. Refs will let him play right now when they're going to the rim. It should be, so his jump ball possession arrow should be Eastern Florida.
Yeah, they must have switched the light before I could see it. So Eastern Florida does have possession.
There's a lot, I'm gonna tell you something. You and me are in the talking business. There's a lot of talking going on right now at this stadium. Players, refs, coaches.
If you want to put a mic on him right now. Frustration. Bernie really needs to lead something here. Turnaround shot, that's how you do it. He's on the board. Titans within 6.
That was nice. Tim Duncan would have been proud of that.
A little pressure now. Long 3 on the way, off the mark. On the baseline, in the paint, turnaround shot. No points for 0. Putback goes for Strauder. 10-6. Just a little quick run here. All will be forgotten on this slow start. They just cannot buy a bucket. That one missed by Parnell. The law of averages says it won't be this bad the rest of the game. Floater goes up high and down hard. The slammer.
Now that was a better lob pass than the one we started with. That was team basketball. Impressive by Eastern Florida.
Baseline, lost it, no. Shot down, clock down to 2, turned over. Pushing it, Kingo. Nice.
Nice.
Kingombe from Jacksonville. Cuts it to 2, timeout.
Hey, he's been a spark for this team. They needed it.
Kingombe gets on the board. 2-point advantage. Let's take a look at the alley-oop coming up right here.
Garcia saw it before everyone else, and just an easy, you could have gone up there. Well, maybe on a ladder, but it went up, and it was pretty, and I like this as well.
Robinson, the finish.
Yeah, Coach Schulman, he knows he's got his work cut out for him today with his basketball team. Slow start, but now we are tied, and maybe you're right, Jeff. All right, now let's start playing some basketball.
Robinson, the redshirt freshman out of Rockledge, played in the last 5 games and going to see an extended run here in place of Caleb Bird, I have a feeling. Robinson averaging just 1.8 points per game, so he's ahead of his season average on 1 bucket.
And especially if you're St. Pete, you coming in here, hey, you've lost 8 in a row. This is a good start for your basketball team.
10 all. Dakota Moore. 6 to shoot. Samuel Pinder down to 3. Got to shoot, got to get it up. Mayo, no. Hold the Mayo on that one. Bernie. Whoops. Spins. Shot was altered just enough. MJ Dixon will come back in next dead ball. Good. Bad as the shooting has been, Eastern Florida's defense has been tidy.
Yeah, it is. I said 8-minute mark. The jacket's already off, Jeff.
Yeah. When does the vest come off? That's our next bet. 3 to shoot.
Oh.
That's a good one. Dakota Moore has 4. And the Titans of St. Pete have taken the lead. Garcia. It's the offense in motion.
What are we calling?
Bernie and the tie-up. This time it will be St. Pete basketball.
That's great defense by St. Pete. All ball, getting to tie it pretty much like a block. Now they get the ball back. This is just good defense. It really is. Bernie's been active, but
help. The good help. Yep.
It is.
Brandon Johnson there to deny.
Yeah, it's a little different than the women's game, buddy.
A little bit.
Yeah, this is going to be where, like, I don't think one individual is going to step up and lead the way. I think it's got to be a team effort for both sides, where you got to make sure you hit that extra man and make this easy.
Could be one of those games, the first to 60 wins. Remember, the first time these two teams played, final score was, I had it right in front of me, 44-42.
How's that possible?
That's fact. So they combined for 86. That's the, you take the under. So looking at this stat sheet at the moment, St. Pete shooting 35% from the field, Titans 26. So it's on its way north, but it's still got a long way to go. Titans are 0 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Well, you look at this, it's like, okay, we're shooting what? What is this, 5 for 19? Well, they're only shooting 6 for 17.
Eastern Florida also being out-rebounded by 4 at the moment. I don't know if that will hold
you know
true,
what?
but
you know what it is? Just rip up the paper. Let's ball. Forget the stats.
Two-point advantage, St. Pete. Going to be fouled on Kingombe. Johnson out to Williams. Nice feed down low, but cannot finish the play. Titans out and running. Bernie to Dixon, back to Bernie, and threw it away.
I think Bernie was supposed to finish there and then made the extra pass.
Well, you usually want to praise the extra pass in that situation. You want to put it in the hands of your best scorer. Right now, that's Bernie. Look down low, and good finish underneath the basket. Just for Pinder, his first bucket. 4-point advantage for the visitors here. For 3. Swish! A.J. Dixon.
The bench loves it, and you know what? I love it too. Finally they woke up, getting a shot from the outside.
Titans down 1. Trying to answer their big rebound, Pinder. Loose ball picked up by Eastern Florida. Coming away with it is Witter Watts.
What a play
Jaden on the move. He kicks it out. Robinson.
They're going to take their time here, Jeff.
Back things up and set. Pick from Bernie. And now he'll shoot from the foul line.
Got it.
Andres with 4.
He doesn't take many of those attempts, but he'll take it.
He had 14.6 rebounds in that 44-42 win against St. Pete on the 18th of January. Oh, and bailed out by the foul. Brandon Johnson will go to the line.
Man, Johnson's getting some easy looks. He's just got to finish that. Very athletic.
Johnson 76% from the line.
Number 4, A.J. Dixon, his second.
Dixon picks up his second personal on the exchange. Johnson Oh my gosh is right. Missed the first.
Johnson's got that look like he can enter any dunk contest he wants and have no problem.
Melbourne product Cameron Wickline now in the game here for Eastern Florida. Johnson's second is true. He's got a single point. And we are tied at 15.
You were bringing up
a great score in tennis.
You were bringing it up 44-42 the first matchup, and you're like, well, that's not real. Then you see the style play. All right, that might happen again.
I can see it. That's not real. Throwback reverse doesn't go. Drew the foul.
Going to the rim, trying to go for it, not there. Bud, get the foul. These are two very athletic teams. Very athletic, and it's like, you could just see it.
Bernie, 60% free throw shooter, rattles home the first. He's got 5 points. Andres second in the state in rebounds per game. There's a lot of second chance opportunities. He's got 6 in this one now.
And you can tell free throws will also be a huge part of this game moving forward.
Yes, with this many fouls, absolutely. Turned over. Titans come the other way with Jaden Witter-Watts. Ahead to Dixon, who'll have to back it out. On the floor it goes. Boy, nearly lost the handle, he did. Brendan Williams to the rack, lays up, no. Rebound Dixon, we come the other way. Helter Skelter, Bernie in the lane, pulled back out. AJ on the left hand, down low, Bernie can't handle it. It is just mucked up inside the paint right now.
Hey, someone has to step up and want to shoot the basketball. I can't believe I'm saying this right now, but there have been some opportunities here. Just shoot it after, come on.
Titans with a 2-point advantage, Wickline to inbound. Back out to Kingomba. Dixon. Pick and pop, Bernie, quick turnaround shot, good for Andres.
Yeah,
He's got 8.
Go. You know what, keep feeding Bernie down low. It's working, keep going to it.
4-point advantage now, Titans starting to wrestle some control of this game a little bit. Need to string a few more together. This is Williams. Left hand to right hand, Wickline the rebound for Eastern Florida. Titans on the move. Parnell backs it out. Wickline will handle. Parnell sets things in motion. Kingomba. Reach in.
Fouls on number 10, Brandon Armstrong, his first.
It's funny. You know, you watch it at home, and you're like, why are you fouling there? Why are you fouling?
She knows all about that.
Yeah, it's like, why are you
MJ
fouling?
Baker.
Yeah, coach, every coach says, why are you fouling? It's when you play, it just happens. You can't help yourself sometimes.
She told you she has trouble sleeping during the season. I don't think she will tonight. The way that game went against the second place team in the league. Bernie, double team, and he walked.
What?
Travel was the call.
Yeah, Coach Schultman
You're
yelled.
not wearing stripes, my friend.
Look, Coach Schultman yelled, what as well? What?
He was inclined to agree with you.
Come on.
Yep. I know, mauled.
All right, here we go. Time to roll your sleeves up. Here we go.
Well, none of them have sleeves, except for Dixon. This is Armstrong. 19-15 to score. 9 to shoot. They get pushed out to the perimeter. Here's Moore. Drives in, pops it back out. 3, 2, 1 to shoot. Front iron. Ooh. Boy, Wickline and Dixon there for the rebound. Papa, 3 from the top of the key. No. Big rebound from Parnell. Tie up on the ground.
What a rebound. He went up. He went up, Jeff, to go get this one. This is hustle. Oh, we're getting a foul on this. I thought maybe it was a jump. He went up.
Pinder goes into the book there. And we'll reach another media timeout. Titans nursing a 4-point lead. About 4.5 to go. Still, nobody has cracked the 20-point plateau yet.
No, they have not. Okay, what did I write down? The first bucket in this basketball game, the first points for Eastern Florida was at the 15:33 mark. It's incredible to say. Of all the games we've seen here at the Titan Fieldhouse, so many times they've scored, 70, 80, 90. We've seen them crack 100 points, and now they're struggling to get to 20 points before the half. It's remarkable. These two teams playing each other, it's bizarre, a Twilight Zone episode, what's going on here.
A prescription to make it close.
Yeah, we're going to go to replay one more time. You got to want to go get it. And going in those trees and getting that basketball. Every possession is going to count moving forward for this team. And you said at the start of the game, this is a big game for Eastern Florida. They got to grind. They got to get it today, especially coming off the loss to Daytona State.
Jeremy Schulman certainly has a prescription for whatever is happening here. I'm sure you'll talk to him at the half. Look, he's the 8-time Conference Coach of the Year for a reason, over 300 wins. He's seen it all. Four-point advantage, 4.5 on a turning first half clock. Wickline caught it, boy, nearly bailed out there. Gombe. Shot clock at 6. Kicking it out, down to 2. 3 on the way is too strong. Off of Eastern Florida. So an empty trip down that time.
All right, here's the key. You got
gonna wipe the floor down here.
All right, here's the key for both teams. You got to finish strong. You got 4 minutes till the half. You got to at least go on some type of run here. Get some baskets, because you got to get confidence going into the second half.
Slowing it down, Dakota Moore, St. Petersburg's Boca Ciega High School. Ooh, pull up in the lane.
Got it.
Money. Shot by Brandon Armstrong, his first bucket. Jaden Witter-Watts, freshman winger out of Toronto. Had 10 points, 10 rebounds. Santa Fe, a double-double on the 11th of January. There is Dixon. His second three-pointer, freshman out of Merrillville, Indiana.
Those are big. Those are big shots, and he's come to play today.
Look now, Titans up by 5. Make it 3. Mayo, his second bucket. Bernie wills his way to a bucket. 10 points for Andres now. Big man going.
Yeah, he's been the leader so far in this one.
Lead back up to 5. This is Armstrong. They're using the entire shot clock, Mark. Every trip down. Well, not that time. Down to 7. Shot flies, and on the floor, a foul against Eastern Florida. And it's on Bernie.
Is this a foul? Let's see what we got right here. Yeah, he's got the position over the back. But Bernie's been good. Hey, look, you only got 24 points. What'd you say? He's got 10? Hey, he has been active, and I think moving forward, he's doing some veteran-type moves on offense.
Yeah, and you'll take it, just the first foul.
Oh.
And now gets the rebound off the missed bunny. With 2.5 to play here in this opening half. Robinson Just get it to 24. There's your offense right now. Falls away.
What is the call here?
Is that a foul? Ernest Crumbly not
So
happy with it.
So it's under.
Ballengate commits the foul.
There was
underneath, yeah.
There was confusion, like, wait, did he foul the shooter? What is happening here?
Jaden Winter-Watts wanted to know.
Coach Crumbly, he is working the referee, Jeff.
Bernie back to the line. So far, 2 for 2 from the line tonight, but missed the front end. Stay with Eastern Florida, though. The foul had been on the floor. Still on a 5-point advantage.
Look, double teaming Bernie.
Able to get it out to Parnell. In the corner, Garcia. 10 to shoot. Bernie down low, reach in.
He stepped out.
Oh. It is just tough sledding.
You know what's weird about it? I wouldn't call it sloppy. It's not like, we're having 55 turnovers
It's like
so
a hockey
far.
game.
Yeah.
It's just
it's like a playoff hockey game.
Yeah, the goons are taking over, right?
Because I don't think it's like beyond ugly.
It's certainly not the energy either. It's just tough sledding. It's like a tractor pull. Turnaround shot, good for Mayo. Scott got 6 points now. That leads St. Pete. They're down by 3. 90 seconds to play in the half. Garcia thought about it. Fence comes out quick. 10 to shoot. On the wing it goes immediately. And Robinson can't get the shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Second bite of the apple doesn't get crunched. Just what we call like a herky-jerky game, yeah.
You know what? Every time the whistle's blowing, everyone's confused what the call's going to be. No one's sure. Man, this is where you got to at least somewhat get an easier look at that. And the refs are, look at this, the refs are talking as well, what the call's going to be.
109 here to play, and the ruling is 24. 24 for whom? Terry Jones, Chip Clark, Chris Kalaxis, our referee crew.
Yeah, these refs had their work cut out for them this first half.
Number 24,
coach is not happy.
Number 24, Bronco Ballengate, his
So
third.
double foul, both 24s get it.
Okay, double foul, both 24s get it, who are both on the Titans. There you go.
How many times can that happen? Yeah. Planets in the solar system are now aligned. Play your lottery tickets today, people. Inbound. Here's Garcia. 10 to shoot. Down low. Great feed. And knocking it home is Robinson. His second bucket gives the Titans a 5-point lead. 50 seconds to play here in the first half. Using this clock, Dakota Moore. Hounded. 7 to shoot. Tied up. Another tie-up. 7th one of those. It will go to Eastern Florida here on the alternating possession. Nope. Okay. Eastern Florida thought it was theirs, and we'll say it was St. Pete. 6 to shoot, though. Quickly in. With 3 on the shot clock. No good. Titans have it. 22. Shot clock is off. Garcia will pull it back. Titans will play for the last shot. Garcia. We'll put it in motion here, 7 seconds. In his left hand, we'll kick it back out. 3 on the way is short. And it goes to 0. Shot wouldn't count anyway. And we go to the half, 26-21, Eastern Florida up against it most of that first half. They lead by 5. And what has just been a slugfest of a first half. A titanic struggle between the Titans. Can't say that enough. We await the head coach of Eastern Florida, Jeremy Schulman, who will talk with our Mark Moses right about now.
Coach, low scoring first half, but you're up 5. What have you seen so far?
And we got to play basketball, man. I mean, we got to execute. You know, we got a whole half to do it, but we haven't played any basketball. We're taking terrible shots. We're turning the ball over left and right. We're not executing. We're making the wrong reads. All the stuff we work so hard on every day to get better at, we're not doing. So hopefully second half we'll finally start doing what we practice on a daily basis.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is Jeremy Schulman, head coach of your Titans. Eastern Florida leading this by 5. Low-scoring affair at the Titan Fieldhouse, 26-21. We'll be right back on WEFS.
We have 6 returners from last year, but only 3 really played. So we brought in 9 new players this year. Last year we brought in 11. So that's always hard at JUCO to have so many new players. You're rebuilding your team every year. But Stitch, Lore, and Little Bit have been the core of what drives us. And additionally to like Ellie and even Hannah, who didn't really play last year because she was injured with her foot, but she's also been another one. This is actually the first year I've never had captains, because I have so many leaders who lead in their own way. It's not even just the same way. There's so many leaders on our team that bring something so unique and so powerful that I didn't want to diminish what they're doing by giving certain people labels. So this year, Stitch is the one that walks up to the half court, but like everyone on the team knows that they're leaders and they bring different stuff to the team, because not only did the 3 returners, they're setting the tone, they know what it takes, they understand, they still have that heartbreak from last year, but I feel like they've done a really good job of helping the newcomers to really buy in and see it too. And I think they've seen the success, even though I'm gonna be honest, like I know our record looks amazing and it's awesome and I'm not taking any of those wins for granted, but like I seriously still don't think we've have scratched how good we really can be. So just seeing them like kind of get it here and there, we get better here, or, you know, we might step back there, but just seeing those 3 lead us has just been phenomenal, because in the past I would have brought back more players that probably weren't good for us, and then they become leaders, and that's hurt us. So having the right 3 people lead us, which is those 3, has made a difference in this year.
The experience in nationals was great. I mean, it was the first time that we ever got there as a team, as a program. So, you know, like getting that national bid and just like sitting down and watching the TV, just kind of like waiting to see if we were going to be able to go, and then hearing our name called, it was just a really exciting experience. And just being able to pick up, not have to ride in the vans to go to Texas, you know, flying out and like seeing a whole different state, just a whole new place. It was just a great experience, and seeing all the different types of teams that were there, and like it was just good competition every game, like sitting down watching games that we played in, and then just coming out and like showing everybody that we're a team that needs to be appreciated and looked at. Like, you know, winning our first buy-in game and then taking down the number 2 seed, Shelton State, was really big for us. So it was a great experience, and I think that it helped me as a leader, because now I've been to nationals and I know what it's like. So like when coming back in practice, I know how hard it's gonna be to get back there. So like just pushing my teammates, like whether I'm playing defense or like just leading offensively and stuff like that, it's been really helpful.
So I was previously going to play for a coach at an NAIA, and he took a head coach or an assistant job at a D1. And so he kind of led me to MJ, which was kind of like, I think, God's calling for me. And so I was like, let's take this risk. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move to Florida because I'm originally from Colorado. And it's been like a blessing in disguise, I think. This is exactly what I needed and where I needed to be. We're doing really well, and there is a big target on our back. But I think just continuing to get 1% better every day, because we can't get complacent with where we are. And like I said earlier, the past is the past. We're 0-0 right now, so we're really just focusing on getting in the gym and being intentional about what we do.
For me, it's a great opportunity being here. I'm from Sweden and we don't have something like this back home. So coming here, combining studies and basketball is just a unique opportunity. It's just a love for the game and the grit, the attitude, the intensity, the focus is very different, but I appreciate it and I've learned so much from playing here.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen like much of a different style because the teams I've been playing for is pretty fast, aggressive, focused on defense and sharing the ball. That's like that kind of teams I've been surrounded by my whole life. So the changes for me is not really that big, but I do think that in the States the basketball is a bit more physical. Coming from the bench, it doesn't really matter if I start or I don't start. I will always try to do my best and give my best. That's just the player and the person I am. I really want to put myself out there, and like if that's something that's gonna help the team, I will do that.
Back at the Titan Field House on the campus of Eastern Florida State College in Melbourne. Jeff Radcliffe, Mark Moses in a 26-21 first half score line between St. Pete and Eastern Florida. What'd you make of the first half? It was mucked up a little bit. It was a very defensive struggle in a way. Titans started opening it up just a little bit, but they needed a lot more.
I'll put it this way. I've known Coach Shulman for over a decade. I've never heard him use the word, we have to play basketball. Like that, I've never heard, well, you know, oh, we gotta shoot better. We gotta play better defense. We have to play basketball. I never heard that before from him. He is not happy. I don't blame him. 26-21. I look at an 8-0 run by either team might win this game today.
Yeah. Well, defense can lead to offense. If you look at some of these numbers, Titans out rebounding them 26-21. 4 assists, 10 turnovers for St. Pete. That's the defense from Eastern Florida. But Andres Burney starting to figure things out. He's got 10 points.
Look, this game's been so ugly so far. I'm amazed you guys got us highlights from this first half with all this stuff.
Tough.
I mean, yeah, so here's the thing. You score a bucket, that means like it counts for like 10. That's what it feels like right now. But here's the guy so far, 10 and 5 for Burney. He has been the key.
Yeah, he's the only player in double figures for anybody on either team.
Yeah, this was a nice shot as well. Here's the thing. You're going to need another 10 points from Burney. And here's another guy. All right, I just want to say this. Dixon has been good as well for this team. He hit Burney right there. Dixon's got 2 3-pointers, but this is another one where, hey, that is a veteran move, and they're going to need more of that in the second half from Burney.
Yeah, I think we got a 3-point allergy going on. The St. Pete 0 of 6 from beyond the arc. Titans 2 of 12. Not something you're accustomed to seeing at really any level of college basketball. I would expect the law of averages tilt that the other way. 26-21. You say the first time these two teams played was 44-42. You say that won't happen. We'll get to 50, no problem.
We'll
right?
get some points in this one.
Look, that's our measuring stick, 50.
You know what's funny? Okay, both half times, both coaches. I bet you they're telling the same speech right now. Like we got to play better on defense.
Yeah.
We got to shoot
Love
the ball
the
more.
effort.
We got to do this. Titans versus Titans, they're playing exactly the same way. Only difference, hey, 5 more points for the home team.
Titans shooting 35% from the field. That did not start well. It got better a little later in that first half. Second half action coming your way right after this on WEFS. Titans looking to keep pace. 7-1 in Central Conference play. They need to keep pace with Daytona. They need this win against last place St. Pete. We'll be right back.
It's really difficult, honestly, and it's just very time consuming, you know, and it's not just time consuming, you know, just as regular time, but also mentally taxing as well. You've got to, you know, you wake up in the morning and it's, it's academics, and then you get out of academics and you got to quickly get a bite to eat, and then it's we're right into film. Then from film we're right into skill development right into practice right into getting another quick bite to eat, and then we got to come back for study hall. And then some of the guys have night classes. Then they come in for extra work at night to work on their games as well. So I mean, it's all day, every single day. Obviously now we're in conference season as well, so it's also traveling. 7:30 p.m. games, far away, 3 hours away, and having to get back really, really late at night, early in the next morning. It's unbelievable, and I don't think the general public always realizes how difficult it is being a student athlete, and so it's really incredible what these guys go through. We had a great GPA. We had another over a 3.1 GPA yet again this semester, and I think it's been like 10 straight semesters that we've had over a 3.0. We peaked with a 3.54 GPA a few semesters ago, which was 6th in the country. It's amazing what these guys do, not just to, again, get through this tough schedule that they've got, but to excel in the classroom as well. And I've got an unbelievable support staff also. My assistant coaches spend a lot of their extra time sitting in study hall with our players, staying on top of them, making sure they're following the syllabus and getting everything turned in. And I mean, it's a real group effort, but for our guys to excel in the classroom as well as all the success we've had on the court, it's something I'm very proud of.
Well, for me, it's been it's easier for me because I live in Brevard County, and my mom is really good with school, so she helps me a lot. So my experience isn't as tough as other guys that come overseas or don't live out of state and come here. Because I've been knowing about Eastern Florida since I was in 7th grade, so it's not that hard for me, honestly. If I take care of what I got to do, it's not a challenge.
I think with our study halls and our workload, I think with all the study halls, it works out perfectly fine. As long as you're just on top of your stuff and you have like the right work ethic and you're just on top of your stuff, then you're good.
Like, everybody has something special to bring to the team. Like, either one person's very athletic, another person could shoot crazy out of the ball, like another person could play and make really well. Like, everyone does something very, very good. So I feel like bringing us all together and actually like watching and even playing is like a lot fun to even see because everyone enjoys themselves when we're playing together. I feel I could bring the energy, help play make, we could definitely score the ball and get my team involved. And everyone's feeling down, anyone holds their head down, I stay there to motivate them. I tell them all the time, like, next play, like, this play doesn't matter, it's already done. There's no way you could get it back, but you can get it back on the next one, so just work on it.
Well, it's definitely different than in my country. I have a lot less time here for me to do my things because of the classes, because of the practices. Every day it's full with everything. I definitely expected to play against the good players, and I got it. I mean, every team is good, every team has good players and good coaches. It's tough, and I won it.
It's just something that's always been there, even throughout high school I was averaging double-doubles, really. But it all comes down to the amount of work that you put in, because without rebounds, I wouldn't be able to have the double-doubles. So if I get rebounds and put them back, there go my points right there. And then I always just put the philosophy down where, 5 layups is just literally 10 points. So it's not, to me, really, it's not that hard to get a double-double if I go get rebounds. So.
Another special group of players for this Eastern Florida men's basketball team. Currently 7-1 in the Central Conference, 17-6 overall, ranked 20th in the country, but getting all they can handle from last place St. Petersburg College. But this is a team, Mark, that was going to come in and try to make the game ugly, and they have done just that.
You're absolutely right. And yeah, St. Pete, they've lost 8 in a row. They're 4-19, have not won a conference game, but they look like, hey, and I just said this during halftime, either team, you go on a 10-2 run, this game might be over, you might win it. That's how crazy this is so far.
Your thoughts on what head coach Jeremy Schulman said to you at halftime? We need to play basketball.
That's just fundamentals 101. You just got to go back to the basics and play your game. And this is one of those games where that point of the season, all right, are we going to respond to this? Because if we lose, our season might be over. You better come out here on your home court, play your style of basketball, get this win, and then start going it from there.
St. Pete, 6th place. The next 4 games for Eastern Florida go right up the standings. At Jacksonville, Polk State, Santa Fe, then Daytona State, who they currently reside in first place with in a tie. But you got to win this one first, one at a time, and there's some work to be done because these Titans for St. Pete have been feisty. Underway, second half. Titans with the basketball. Brandon Garcia held scoreless in the first half. That one off the front iron, no good. Dixon had 6, second best for Eastern Florida in the first. Williams to Moore. In the corner, thought about it.
Stripped out. Yeah, we're going to see how both teams come out here in the second half, what they want to do.
Good D by the Titans. Oh, Bernie just got in the way. Parnell, good anticipation, got the hands up. Parnell to Garcia. Looking for 3. And the flush. Following that up, A.J. Dixon has 8.
He has been a highlight reel this whole season for Eastern Florida. Man.
The Horizon highlight reel. Says Dante Straughter loses it. Titans with a 7-point advantage.
And maybe that wakes up Eastern Florida now.
Backed out by Jaden Witter-Watts. Garcia been dealing with an ankle injury for a good part of the season. And gets that to go, his first bucket.
There you go. I was telling you during half, Garcia's got to get it going to help this basketball team. Let's see more of that.
He's averaging 13.3, he's got 2.
And think about that, now it's 9.
Poke away by Dixon. Stay with the visitors. Bronco Ballengate comes back in.
You know, we saw this in the earlier game with the women's team where it was close, close, close. And then, you know, MJ Baker's squad comes out and really takes it to them in the third quarter.
Inbound coming from Brendan Williams. To Moore. Eastern Florida on the move. This is Garcia, spins in the lane, kicks it out, a bit sloppy. I think he was looking for Witter-Watts. Had a chance to extend that lead past double digits.
We got to see that dunk before I forget. All right, I got to see that in the next timeout.
You got to see every dunk.
Well, why wouldn't I? I love seeing things that I can't do personally anymore in my life.
Yeah, right.
That's what it is.
From long distance, honey. Brendan Williams, he's got 5.
That was a big, big shot.
First 3-pointer of the game for St. Pete. They were 0 of 6 previously. Witter-Watts in the lane, turnaround, shot is no good.
What? That ball is bouncing weird.
Get another crack at it. Pull it back out. Skip pass. On the wing. 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. Outside shooting just has not been good for either team.
I like the effort by Dixon and Bernie there. They have been active on the glass. All right, are they going full court press now?
Or no. Oh, no, wait, now it's. Okay, it's Eastern Florida's ball.
So the answer is no.
No, they're not.
Garcia.
They had me there.
They had you at dunk. Oh, great tip by Bernie. Does so many things well. In the lane, the pull-up is down for Parnell. It's got 4. Titans back in front by 8.
Looks like Eastern Florida's finally woken up in this game.
You can feel the run coming.
Yeah, you can.
Wow, nice feed down low. Allengate offensively challenged at the moment. Lost it going up.
This is just good defense. It's just defense.
Garcia bringing up the basketball. Up on the 16-minute mark of this second half. Garcia active on that left hip to Bernie. Sloppy ball, couldn't get it to Dixon. On the way, it's Johnson. He loses the handle going up, but he's bailed out by a foul. He'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Here we go. Johnson going down the court. And Garcia, you know what's funny about that? There was a little push into Garcia's stomach there. You could have called that either way.
Offensive pass interference.
Man, might as well.
Push off. Johnson, a 76% free throw shooter. And rattles home the first. Both.
We got a fan
Johnson's
behind
on
us.
3.
Fan behind us, box out, play defense.
Yeah.
I love it.
(32-26). Witter Watts on his right hand. Kicks it back out from NBA range. Nothing but nylon. Eric Parnell.
Finally, that is a gigantic 3 in this game.
42% from beyond the arc shows just why. Oh, nice take. Couldn't get it to fall, but bailed by the foul.
Hey, if you're shooting 42% from 3, shoot it more, buddy. This was pretty. This is a NBA 3, like you're saying.
Wide base as he went up. Parnell has 7 now. Average is 9.8. Again, he's 4th in the state in three-point percentage. You see why. Had 3 3-pointers midweek at Daytona State, 17 points. They just couldn't keep pace with Daytona State in that game. They had 15 made threes, most of them in the first half.
I got word that our player to watch is also, he does it all. He's mopping it up, hitting threes. He's doing everything right now.
Right. Johnson back in the line where he had just hit 2 moments ago. Bricks the front. I think when he missed the first one in the first half, he yelled, "Oh my God." And now, so there's a bit of Eastern Florida fan heckling him every time he puts it up and says the same thing.
There's always one.
Let's see. Let's see. Listen. Not that time. Makes it. The gamesmanship. Fans try to have an effect on a game. 35-27. Garcia hesitates, stutters, can't get the shot. Ballengate, the big boy rebound. The lead is 8. Williams off the glass too high. Can't see a thing. Black hole.
All right. So what do we? All right. So
the foul.
What? I think we're going to get the replay now, this, Jeff. It's like, this is just, man, this is like we're playing rugby after a while. Grown man.
It didn't feel good.
Grown man rebound.
Kingombe, Rustin Kingombe back into the game. Number 2, freshman out of Jacksonville. Pull up, foul line, good.
Got it.
Williams.
He's hit a couple of those.
A quarter more, big surprise. He's got 6. Oh, nice take. Garcia not happy it didn't go. 35-29, lead cut to 6 here.
Yeah, Eastern Florida's been the better team so far in the second half, but this game isn't over.
The layoff, shot on the way, good for Williams.
That was a nice shot for Williams. It feels like he's just hitting free throws so far in this game.
Whoops. Loose ball, comes away with it. St. Pete does. Mayo. Into the front court quickly, Moore. Pass down low. Cannot get the shot to go. Another rebound from Johnson, put back up. 3 cracks at it, came up empty. Kingombe, all the way, puts it up for 2. He's got 4.
I like it. Go to the rim. And a steal.
So you get the 2 for 1 here. What's up?
Now what?
Get a little bit of rhythm and then it stopped.
Media timeout.
That's the thing. That's just like.
Wasn't there a steal though? Why are we having an immediate timeout? Whatever. 6-point game.
Sometimes you have rhythm, sometimes you have blues. Tonight, rhythm is non-existent. 37-31, timeout 13:43 to go.
The rest of this game is going to feel like, Jeff, all right, next 3 minutes, let's survive. Then the next 3 minutes, let's survive. Let's just see if we can.
Little chunks.
Little chunks, and if you're the home team, if you're Eastern Florida, all right, let's go on a little 5-0 run. Let's go on to like a 7-2 run. Just keep, I don't think in this game you're going to have any haymakers in boxing. I think just a little jabs going at each other. All right, all right, this is the most important part now. All right, here, we finally, the crew's got it for me. Look at this, look at this. Look at this, everyone's watching except, yeah, that's right, Mr. A.J. Dixon. I love it. And you can't practice this. Hey, you'll miss a 3 and then I'll just jump in. Ooh, I like it.
That's teamwork at its
It
finest,
is.
right?
And he's shown his skills today, getting those dunks, but 2 big 3s in the first half really helped this basketball team.
And to have the presence to know that 3, as it leaves his hand, is going to be a little strong. I'm going to come in and clean up on aisle number 4.
Well, in this game, every shot looks ugly, so you better be ready. Hey, and if you're St. Pete, hey, we've lost 8 in a row, right? We've not won a conference game, but we can get this one.
They're within striking distance.
They're
down
right.
6.
They are right there, and Johnson's getting hot for them.
And if you keep missing things down low, there's the Gellin is just gelling. Gets the 2, the hoop, the harm. He'll shoot 1 more.
Oh, man, big play. They finally an and 1 opportunity. That was big.
Now, his free throw percentage leaves a bit to be desired. 39%, can get that northward here.
All right, come on, buddy.
You're happy with the 2. You can get 3. 39-31 as it stands. Titans can get to that 40-point mark here with 13:30 to go. It's on the way, and it's way too strong. Give him the 2. Gellin's got 4 points.
Hey, every point counts in this one.
That one is good. Williams, another bucket. He's starting to really heat up, as you said. In this half alone, he's got 7, 9 for the game.
Yeah, this first game, like we said earlier, 44-42 final, and Bernie had a tip-in with 2 seconds to go. We might get another one here today.
It's just a stop-start. It's like red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light. You know, the kids' game.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I got you, buddy.
That's what it feels like. I was thinking the same thing, Chuck. Stetsky, our audio guy, said Squid Game. Maybe on next season we'll see this. Oh, man.
Oh.
Got it to go, Williams.
He's been aggressive. He's really helped his basketball team stay in this one.
Eastern Florida trying to break the glass here of the 40-point plateau. 39-35, only up 4. He walked to the basketball.
What?
Before the shot. Upset a Bruin here. St. Pete, give them credit. They are not backing down. They are plowing ahead. Whoa, again. On fire, Brendan Williams this half has 11 points.
And Jeff, he's not hitting easy shots either.
No. And the lead has been cut to 2.
Yes, it has. They're going on a run right now. Look at this. Stop and pop.
Double number 2.
Yeah, St. Pete has woken up now. They're going on their own run.
Now look out now, Andres Bernie checking back into the game. Titans do have to learn to find ways to score without him on the floor, though. Going forward, that one off the mark.
It was a good look.
Take the lead with a basket here, and there it is. Okay, sorry, tied up, 39.
Someone is starting to heat up here in the second half.
Williams averages 13.8. He has now reached that.
And again, he's not hitting easy shots. I can't stress that enough.
13 this half, 15 for the game now. 39 all. And the Titans, St. Pete can take the lead on this trip down. What a run here.
Yeah, they were down 9 here early second half. They've just clawed their way back.
So you're going to slow this down. Shot clock, hit 10, and then they'll start. That's the recipe for an upset. Inside the arc, good. Dialing it up, Josh Mayo.
Jeff, they can't miss right now.
And look out now, St. Pete have the lead. I believe it's what, an 11-0 run? Check that once the score sheet comes. Down low, that ends it.
There you go.
Tied at 41. Gellin. He's got 6.
Hey, keep feeding the big man. He's getting some easy looks here.
Yeah, every time they hold up right at half court, and once it hits about 11 on the shot clock, they get it moving. Trying to minimize the possessions. On the other side, he has been automatic. Brendan Williams, look out now. The superhero's in the house.
He's got the look on his face. He's feeling it right now.
(44-41) the lead. 3 on the three-pointer. That cuts it to 1. Gellin again with the slammer.
Feed the big man the basketball. Oh, that was nice. What an answer by the home team.
Brendan Williams, 15 points in the second half.
I like this. Deliver it to the big man. He will finish for you.
Have to find an answer for number 2 on the other end. He had 15 points in that loss to Eastern Florida on the 18th. He's already eclipsed that. He's on 17 now.
All right.
Well, they've found their number. They're going deuces. Deuces wild. Brendan Williams can't miss right now.
He's hitting them from all over, like just all over the court right now. He's getting hot, buddy. I'll tell you, if you're Jeremy Shulman right now, you got to be like, all right, this is where the game's going to get interesting. I know we're going to look at the replay right now. He has been fantastic. I know all of his family and friends are watching this right now back home. Man, this is just beautiful basketball where it just looks like the whole team, they can't miss right now.
Yeah, 18 points now for Brendan Williams.
Bang.
Leads all scorers. Bernie, the only Eastern Florida player in double figures, but
has he not scored here in the second
well,
half?
Had some fouls. He's got 3
Yeah.
personal fouls. Is he in the game now? He's not.
Where we go, free throw line.
9:32 to go. Kellen, the 2 plus the 1 again, 39% from the line.
All right.
You need everything here to tie this one up.
Get that percentage up.
And missed it. Now, the recipe for the upset is cooking. The question is, will it be served? Will it make it to the dinner table? Shoot, it rolls out of play. Titans down a point, 44-43, 9 minutes left. And guess who comes in with 3 fouls?
Hey, good couple minutes there by Gillum, and his teammates are congratulating him. But now we got Bernie back in. You said in foul trouble. He's going to have to step up here at the 9-minute mark now. Well, we have more points in the first matchup.
Yeah, we did. It was 44-42.
You know what? I don't even want to see the tape of that game.
Yeah, no. Burn that. Bernie, follow doesn't go for Dixon. You're not going to see that often, but
No.
those 2 back-to-back miss it.
I'll tell you this, Jeff, buckle up. This is going to be interesting down the stretch.
Oh, boy, Jeremy Shulman all the way on the other half of the court almost. Again, trying to shorten the game here. Floater, air ball. What? Eastern Florida basketball.
That's what I was saying before. All right, 2 3-minute stretches. All right, let's play good basketball. This is going to be a mountain to climb here.
Well, any team really gets like a 5 or 6 point lead, and maybe Gonzo. Garcia, final second bucket.
Finally gets an easy path to the rim. His first time today. Most times he's getting nailed going to the rim.
Eastern up by a single point. Oh, that's on Bernie. It's his 4th.
So what do they got? So the hand gets the block. Maybe it's the elbow that draws the foul.
4 personals now. Wow.
Right,
what does Jeremy Shulman do?
It's a great question because you need Bernie down the stretch here, but one more and he's out. And that changes the strategy. If you're St. Pete, attack Bernie. Make sure he gets that 5th foul.
Ties it back up from the foul line, Mio. Oh, Mio, my. 61% free throw shooter. back in front. 46-45, 7:51 on a turning clock here in the second half. Kick out for three. Yes!
Got it.
Twitter Watts, his first bucket comes at a great time. Titans up 2.
Every time either team hits a three, it just feels there's so much to it.
Watson needs to shoot more. He's got a 40% flip from beyond the arc. There's an air ball. Finally, Williams misses. Bernie battling for the loose ball. He's got to be careful even on the offensive end now. All the way the other way. Moore, got it.
Got it.
He's got 8. 48 all. Oh, on the switch. They want a charge from him. I don't know if that's happening. It's a block.
Fouls up number 0, Brandon Johnson, his second, team 4.
Johnson picks up the personal, his second. Watch this.
Oh, that's going to hurt tomorrow.
Was he set? Don't think so. Trying to draw the charge there to get him ejected.
Jeff, that was close. That could have gone either way. A home team gets the call. And look, I hate to say it, this might come down to free throws here with less than 7 to go.
As a team, Eastern Florida, 68.1% free throw shooters.
We're gonna look at this one more time, because this.
How close? Yeah, he wasn't set.
It was close.
68.5, so St. Pete a slight advantage in free throw percentage, if that's what it comes to. Who is going to exceed the average here? But I think you're right. 14 fouls each side right now. Pull up, the kick out. Here's Parnell. Buddy, honey. Second three-pointer for Parnell. Titans by 3. In the lane, bailed out by the foul. It's going to be Johnson going to the line. Parnell picks up his first. Johnson, a 76% free throw shooter. He's 4 of 6 so far tonight. 5 of 7.
He finds ways to get to the free throw line.
Misses the second. Big rebound from Dixon. 2-point advantage. Titans driving the baseline. Underneath, Dixon is fouled.
It looked like he kind of fumbled it, like he was going up and he didn't have complete control of it, and then he gets fouled anyway. It's a great pass.
4th on Balangate now.
See, you didn't have to foul there.
Dixon going to the line for the first time, 65% free throw shooter. Back from an injury earlier this season. Got his 5th start tonight. A lot of chattering. Second one on the way is good. Got to get those now. 53-49, 6.5. Buckle up, as you said,
yes.
Mark.
Hey, St. Pete, they went on, like you said, a big run, then they got quiet over the last 2 minutes.
Defense has ratcheted up just a touch. defense can lead to offense at the other end. The pull-up is short that time.
Tipped.
Williams has gone cold. Underneath, no, the tap is good. Parnell, 2 more. Eric.
He's been big here in the second half.
Got 10 points in the second half, 12 for the game.
He really has. Those 3-point shots have really helped.
Pressure at the point of attack. 5.5 to go. The kick out. Mio for 3.
Oh,
count it. His first 3.
Man, 3-point game,
He's got
5:30.
13 now, Mayo.
You know, so here's what's funny. All right, you're going in, the offensive rebound, you stay with it, and that's just not boxing out by St. Pete. But then they come right back down the court, they hit a 3 of their own. They're not going away. They've lost 8 in a row. This is their Super Bowl after a while. We could steal this game. Not many teams win on this court if you're an away team.
Correct. I think you and I have seen it maybe
once or twice. Yeah.
Most.
We had a game last year.
We've been doing this for what, 7 or 8 years?
Yeah. Santa Fe last year.
Santa Fe was one of them. Yeah.
Went out of their minds, NBA Jam style, and just went crazy.
Right.
And there's nothing you could do about it.
I think one time previously.
And they, look, that's what St. Pete's telling, right? That's what their coaching staff is telling their team. We are right there. Finish it.
Looking for your first conference win, and you've got a chance to take the conference leaders, the co-leaders, to the line here. For the second time. Remember, a 2-point defeat on their home court. Still in the lead, 55-52, Eastern Florida. They've got the basketball.
Yeah, Eastern Florida, like, what do they have? 9-point lead early in the second half, and then now it's back and forth.
Garcia crosses over, kicks out. There on Witter-Watts quickly goes down in a heap. Fouled.
It looked like he slipped on this.
Bring in the wipers. With the help of a hip check. Foul on the floor.
We're almost in that zone, Jeff, where we might be shooting free throws rest of the way.
Team foul situation, 6 for Santa Fe, or excuse me, I beg your pardon, for St. Pete, 5 for Eastern Florida. So 1 more for the bonus. Titans can get another one on them. 5:15 here in the second half. Oh, Garcia pulls up and
got it.
Yes, sir. 6 points, all in the second half. 57-52.
Big shot by Garcia. The Titans needed that.
Mayo on his left will pull up. And off the front iron, rolls off the back. Here comes Garcia and the Titans. Cross court. 3 on the way is short.
Oh, look at that hustle.
Timeout on the floor.
A.J. Dixon did not give up on that.
57-52.
Look at this. If you're watching home, this is hustle by the Titans of Eastern Florida. Yes, that is A.J. Dixon. I like it. I still like in the first half. We had, it's crazy to think in a 5-point game, we have the Titans versus the Titans. You see that on the screen. We had a double foul, both by 24.
both on the Titans. That's a solar eclipse, like you said. Still, here's the thing. 5-point lead, you're at home, 4:27 left. You're like, all right, maybe we got this. No, you don't. There still could be a run here by St. Pete, with 4 to go.
I think I said earlier that a 5-point lead may be enough the way these teams have been shooting. No.
No.
Let's run down the scores so far. Leading the way for Eastern Florida is 3 in double figures. Parnell with 12. Bernie with 10, who's been in foul trouble. And Dixon with 10. 18 for Williams. Most of those, all but 2 of them here in the second half.
Yeah.
13 for Mayo, who is their leading scorer. He's just shy of his season average. Titans with the rebound edge, Eastern Florida Titans rather, 33-26. Jack going forward, lost the handle, coming away with it is Ballin Gates, also in foul trouble with 4. Bernie comes off the bench for this last 4 minutes.
Watch out for Williams. He's going to got one more spurt in him.
Pull up, shot, short. The legs are starting to go a little. Stays with St. Pete.
It's been falling all day, just came up short, and then it's been physical all day long.
Eastern Florida hit 167 from beyond the arc in this one. Sorry, make that 429. That was the first half. So for the game, 263. And no.
No.
Go to the line, though. Stops the clock. 3:50. 5-point deficit here for St. Pete.
Here's St. Pete. You got to get this. Not that, but that right there.
And you're working hard to get the rebounds. Make them count. Johnson to the line.
A lot of these layup shots, it's like in golf. Just sometimes it's not your day. It doesn't matter what you do.
5 of 8 from the line today. 5 of 9. He hit 76% for the season. Nice 1 of 2.
4-point game.
57-53. The press is a bit of a half press now. It's going to be coming. And St. Pete Titans basketball.
It's good defense, though.
Long inbound to Witter-Watts.
Hey, run that clock, get the best possible shot.
Takes some air out. The long kick out. Witter-Watts puts it back on the floor. 5 to shoot. Got to get it out. They count him down. A little reverse lay-in rejected by underneath of the basket. Nothing down that trip,
It's 5 on 4. And now we're back.
Yeah, Dixon got back. Oh, make it rain. Williams has reconnected. He's got 21.
Well, you saw Eastern Florida. They did not have all 5 guys back on defense. I believe it was Dixon wasn't back in time. It's 5 on 4, and it just he was open. This guy, he's been torching the Titans all game long. He's been legit.
Don't look now. You'll get dizzy because it's 57-56. 1-point contest here. Titans basketball, though. Boy, every possession counts now.
Yes, it does. And especially on defense as well. Get in front of your man.
Both number 24s playing with 4 fouls. Ballingate on one side, Andres Bernie on the other. Look, without Caleb Bird in the lineup, they're going to key in on Bernie. Who's going to step up? Players are going to have to pick up that slack. Long turn, turned over, Here comes Williams in front, off the glass, and don't look now, St. Pete is in front, 58-57.
What a play by Williams with the steal and then the pass.
Titans are down by 1. A long kick out for 3. Dixon on the way. No, big rebound though. Back to Garcia. Titans down on the home floor, coming up on 2 minutes to play.
No call.
Titans will keep the ball. Oh boy. It is squeaky bum time here at the Titan Fieldhouse.
Everyone was looking at, we got a timeout. Look, everyone was looking at the refs. Was that a foul? Is that a turnover? What is it? What is the call exactly? Eastern Florida gets to keep it. Man, this was a great play. I mean, this is a big time play. Getting the steal in transition, hitting the open man, and they take the lead here with about 2 to go.
Midweek, the Titans took one on the chin, lost at their rivals Daytona State, 91-77. For the most part, taken out in that first half by hot three-point shooting. That was the co-first place team. This is the last place team, and they're in a struggle here, down by 1.
This is, all right, Garcia drives. Okay, you could see it there. From our angle where we're broadcasting, it's hard to see. From that, it's a great job getting that on camera. Now, here we go, though.
This is going to go down to the final possession. You can just feel it. Ten to shoot. Inside, underneath. Oh. Won't go for Bernie. Well, you put that money down in Vegas every time. 2-point game. Titans down. I'm sorry, 1-point game. Titans down. Above the cylinder. Big rebound. Andres Bernie needed that one.
They're trading, missing shots right under the rim.
Bernie up off the glass. How about you now? Titans by 1.
Holy moly, what a shot, Jeff.
The little dipsy do. 90 seconds. 59, 58.
Got him with the reach. Got him with the reach. Woo. Look at this. I don't even know how does he keep his body in the air like this, get this up. Finally, the friendly roll.
The pressure is on. Going to the line, Brandon Johnson. His last 3 trips to the line, he hit 1 of 2.
It's a big time shot by Bernie.
From the line right now.
Look at this. This is a big time play by Eastern Florida. They needed a bucket. They got one.
Titans are in the bonus, by the way, on the other end. Just keep that in mind. Possession arrow favors the visitors. Makes the first.
Got it.
Tie game, 59 all. And rattles home both. Brandon Johnson, big time there. St. Pete back in front by 1. 1:25 to play here in Melbourne.
Got some nervous energy now, buddy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, this game started out very, very kind of ugly.
You can feel the energy in here.
You really can.
Nerves are palpable. It's a bit of a shocker.
And look, it's the thing. Who wants the ball? Who wants to shoot? This is where you become a big-time player. Who wants to take over? Who wants it with the pressure on the line? And you know this also. 125 in college basketball, that can take 3 hours.
Correctamundo. Titans basketball. Every trip down needs points now.
Yeah, win or lose, St. Pete came to play today. Even on an 8-game losing streak, they want this win.
It's their fair share of close games in conference. They're not that far off. That one's short. And the rebound, St. Pete trying to tie him up. They do. Possession arrow does favor St. Pete. They'll have the ball now, but foul that one away on the next one. And there's certainly less time on the clock. 1:10 to play.
Smart play by Eastern Florida, at least not giving up on the play and trying to get this for a loose.
Off a single point, looking to foul. Williams with the ball, out to Mayo.
Here we go, buddy.
19 to shoot. Titans are going to let him play it.
Got to get a stop here if you're Eastern Florida.
Pick. Moore. 7 to shoot. Tied up at the foul line. Jumper is no good. Coming down with the rebound, Eastern Florida. Dixon hit the deck in the effort to get it. It was eventually corralled by Parnell. 37 seconds to play.
Don't rush it. Get the best shot.
The kick out. Here you go, Parnell. No. 15 to shoot. 26 on the game clock. They're going to take their time. Get just the right shot. Garcia, the pull up. No. Got his own rebound. Tied up. If it's tied up, it's Eastern Florida basketball, and that will be the case. Woo, boy. Down 1, 9.9 to go.
And that is wild. If we get the replay is wild because he's on the floor. We call timeout. Do something. Don't give Eastern Florida a chance here because he had it. He had it for a
travel. It should be a travel.
Yeah. What a play. I think that was that Dixon who just put his hands on the ball.
Now, the Titans can play for the last shot and the win. High drama here in Melbourne. You've got 9.9 to get the shot you need.
We call a timeout here, or they just it's like the old Alamo Dome for the Spurs where this would happen all the time. Hey, all right, Garcia took one shot, missed it, got his own rebound, then wasn't sure what to do. I think the key is, at least you want to get the best shot, at least get to the rim so maybe you can get bailed out, for the foul.
Take a look at what we just saw.
Here's where he has it, and then look, this is heads up by Eastern Florida. All right, now we got the timeout. Both teams want this game. And you're absolutely right, buddy. 9.9 seconds to go is very quiet.
How are those guys smiling? I'd be nervous, right?
You know why? Because they're not in the game. That's why.
Right.
It's much easier for them. But again, Eastern Florida, take this down to the buzzer, get the best shot possible, the easiest shot, and you got to go home with the victory. The thing is,
go hard to the basket.
Go hard to the basket.
Worst case, you draw a foul and you can win it at the line.
Yes, or force overtime at the line. Whatever's easier for you. But the question is, who wants the ball, right? We've not had many opportunities to go a buzzer beater type opportunity. So let's see what they call up here for Eastern Florida.
Okay, it will be an inbound. So that was a travel. It wasn't I think it was the tie up. 9.9 on the clock.
Here we go.
Pick it out, Garcia. On the 7, on the switch. Birdie gets fouled. 4.9 left.
Told you, at least get to the line.
Biggest free throws now of the season for for Andres Bernie. Woo, boy, 4.9. He's a 60% free throw shooter. That possession arrow now does favor St. Pete. Bernie's first is on the way, and it's good. We are tied at 60.
All right, here's strategy time. If you hit it, you miss it. Remember, they have 4 seconds to try to get a shot off.
Get back on D and do so in a hurry.
And no stupid fouls.
For the lead. Got it! Timeout. St. Pete, 61-60. They'll have just a shade under 5 seconds to get a game-winning shot off.
Big time free throws by Bernie. Man, ice in his veins, buddy.
Hit them both. Second one had a little bit of help from the rim. You'll take it.
All right.
61-60.
All right, here's your strategy, especially if you're St. Pete. Your hot hand is Williams. Your first strategy would be get him the ball. If not, someone else has to come open. Question is this full court? I think it is to get it down. So you got to look for the jump shot.
Could get it into the front court and then call timeout and have like 2 seconds left. Let's see. Either way, going to be a heck of a finish here. It already has been.
And again, you cannot, whatever you do,
foul.
Do not foul. What a game. Got some dancing going on.
He's loose.
Everything else is pins and needles. And then we got one guy.
That's what you love about college basketball, man.
All right, you practice this all day long during the week to get ready for this on offense.
Situational basketball.
That's right. Here we go.
Inbounding will be Johnson. Looking for number 2 here. Runs the baseline. Clock starts. Down to 3. Down to 2. 1 to shoot on the way. It's tipped in.
No.
It was after the buzzer, it appears.
No
big
way.
Decision here, big decision.
No way, that didn't go in.
It was tipped in after the buzzer. Hold on. Referees are going to talk about it.
They might have to go to our video replay.
The initial shot was short. Buzzer sounded.
And it got tipped in.
And then got tipped in. In the NJCAA, you don't have video replay. Could they come back and look?
I know
we will show it for sure.
No way. That was short of the shot, and then it got tipped in.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a bizarre play. Both teams are in shock.
Crumbly and Schulman just waiting.
What?
And St. Pete College has won it at the buzzer.
No, all right, we got to see the replay of this. Are you kidding me?
62-61 official. Let's take a look. Can't see it there. Can't see the light.
It did look like Bernie tipped it in by accident.
St. Pete has its first conference victory in the most improbable fashion, winning at the buzzer or after the buzzer. 1-7. Look again.
Yeah, tipped in.
I can't tell because we don't have the red light around the rim.
What a game. What a game.
Wow.
Both teams battled 40 straight minutes. Unbelievable.
62-61. The shot was way short. Mafalo was good, ruled and adjudicated to have been off the hand on the tip before the buzzer sounded. Titans fall to 17-7. Now 7-2, putting Daytona State sole possession of first place in the conference. This is a killer. Here's another look. We can see the clock at the same time.
I've never seen this before.
tipped in. Bernie, we heard the clock. We heard it, and then it got tipped. Unbelievable.
And without the light around the rim, you can't tell. And you have to go with the referee's decision, whether right or wrong.
And like you said, they don't get video replay.
Yeah.
We got it right here. I got the monitor.
Yes. So, like,
I know.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world's never going to know.
Unbelievable.
If that shot should have counted, but you go with what the referee crew said. Titans have fallen here, 62-61, and getting the biggest upset of the season for them, no doubt. And the Titans fall at home for the first time in conference play this season as well.
Coach Shulman's on the phone.
Yes, he is on the phone. Who do you talk to?
Man, that just a wild game. The strategy, the shot, what makes it so crazy in basketball is the shot was short. It was short. It was not going to be close to scoring.
Here,
we're going to go to the replay again here. Look at this.
Oh, now watch the clock. It's 0, then it's tipped. That's a bad call.
And that's
good job by our camera crew to show the clock in there. The tip happened after the clock hit 0. Bang, bang play for the referees. It is difficult. We should show that again and maybe slow it down so you can watch the clock and the difference hit 0. Then the tip happens. Watch this. One shot, clock hits 0. Ball is in the air. Game should be over. It is tipped.
Unbelievable.
And
we got we got multiple basketball players want to see it.
The referees, by video, got it wrong. But there is no video overturning in the NJCAA. It's a bang bang play.
All right, here,
you
we're going to go to coach.
This isn't going to make him happier.
No, it is not. Man, unbelievable. I know we're going to. Could it be a goaltend? Could it be? I mean, it's one of those things where, all right, it looked like he got the shot off.
He got the shot off. That would have counted. It was short. The ball hit 0 while it was in the air.
The defender tipped the ball. That's the other thing.
Doesn't matter.
And it went.
It happened after it hit 0.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So it's just a miss by the referees.
All right,
that's all
let's
it is.
get the coach here.
We'll try to show him the replay here.
Coach.
Again, bang bang situation, and sometimes you're the hammer and sometimes you're the nail. And we'll try to show this play to Jeremy. Unfortunately, we don't have the backboard that lights up red, Jeremy Schulman. You were just on the phone, not sure who you were calling there. Was it
Doesn't matter.
referees?
It doesn't matter.
So our video replay shows that clearly, the tip clearly went in after the buzzer had sounded. The ball was in the air when it clock hit 0. What is the rule as far as what's official?
Let's just talk about the game.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, listen, it was a bad call at the end. It is what it is. It's a bad call at the end, but we've got to play better throughout the game.
Where do you go from here after this one? Lost 2 in a row on the home court. This is not something you see very often, period.
We'll get better. We've had a lot of adversity. You know, we had a lot of guys out today, and but we still had every opportunity to win the game, and we didn't make enough plays. But we'll get better.
5 games left after this. Some changes obviously line up, perhaps coming up in the future too.
Now we just got to get back to it, get back to practice, and and get a little better.
I know it's tough.
Yeah,
hang in there.
No, I appreciate y'all, and we've got to perform better.
Gotcha. All right, it's Jeremy Schulman, obviously a very disappointed head coach here tonight. You see the final play here. Crazy tip, and sometimes dems the brakes, unfortunately. Titans fall at home, heartbreaking fashion, 62-61 to the other Titans. Thanks for watching on WEFS, our entire crew. Roger Hayward, our director, Brian Foster, our producer, Mark Moses, my partner. Thanks again. I'm Jeff Radcliffe saying so long from Melbourne.
We now join our programming in progress.